This is ESOairsoft doing a review of the Aps UAR in tan. They also come in black. This gun I got off of Evike on an epic deal for, I believe it was $130, and this was in December. First thing when I got it, it's actually a Christmas present, is that it's all composed of this quality plastic. It's not cheap, it doesn't rattle around, it doesn't bend, and it's not too stiff that it will just break because it's brittle. It's a pretty lightweight gun, and in the package that you'll see it comes with two of these U mags. It's an APS original mag. They hold approximately 150, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. They're all right. The exterior quality is great on them. It's similar to Magpul, but the interior of them is not good. This winder wheel is loose in here, and it wiggles all around. And this mag actually ended up breaking. As you can see, it doesn't push the BBs up all the way. Well, now it is, but it's a very unreliable mag. As I said, you get two of those. You get two springs, actually. You get, I believe, a APS equivalent spring to an M100, and then you get another spring equivalent to an M120. Now, I have the lighter spring in here right now, and I've tested the motor. I had an M130 in this gun, and it was pulling that fine with an 11.1 LiPo battery in it. But I would not go any higher in a spring than that. I wouldn't trust some of the parts in the gearbox to handle that. But it's good for the M100, maybe the M120, if you have a strong enough battery. Now, the gearbox is in the back of the gun. It's right here. And to access it, you pop this pin out right here. And there's three of these across the gun. You pull this piece out right here, and you can see the gearbox. Now, it's all metal. You have the quick change spring, which if you get the right size Allen wrench, which I believe is a 6mm Allen wrench, and you twist it a little bit, it will pop out and you can change your spring. The motor's right here. It's some Chinese no-name motor. It's not really that great. I would suggest putting a different motor in this gun. Now, as I said, there's three pins in this gun, and this is one right here, this is one right here, and this is one right here. If you pop all of these pins out, you can take apart the gun while unscrewing this. Now, the gun is supposed to come apart fairly easily, but the glue they put on this is really strong. And there's a barrel right here, a barrel connection, and you're supposed to unscrew it there and not at this tip, but I could not do that, and I had to unscrew it here. And that kind of messes up the taking apart of the gun. I still could get it apart, but just not as quick. Another thing is the trigger is a little bit loose on this gun. It moves around a little bit, and that's because there's a line, like almost an assembly line going down to hit the actual gearbox trigger, which is right about here. And there's some weak links in that, and when I took it apart, some of them gave out, and so this trigger does not really perform the way it should. Now, there's a little compartment under here for batteries for flashlights or lasers. It will not fit an actual airsoft battery in here. And the battery compartment right here is a little bit small. This stick type LiPo, it's an AK style, barely fits in here, and I had to shave off a few things. But a small LiPo will fit in here. You got your QD swivel mount. There's four sling mounts on this right here, right here, and right here. You can mount it anywhere you like. And that's about it for the review of this gun. It shoots about 350 to 380 depending on what spring you've got in it, and the fire rate you'll see on the video. That's a review of the APS UAR. Like and subscribe to our channel.